Back in Herefordshire, the horse trials have restarted after injured rider Lissa was airlifted to Worcestershire Royal Hospital.
It's actually quite small now.
Collar on it.
Whereabouts?
Lovely, let's pop the collar on. It may have seemed to some people that it was a little bit overkill for what we did, but again, we can't, we haven't got X-ray eyes, we haven't got X-ray scanners or CT scanners or anything like that, so we have to make sure that we take every precaution necessary to make sure that she gets that high level of care, just in case she does have that underlying injury.
It was lucky for Lissa the team did adopt the cautious approach. She spent 6 days in hospital. 2 months later, Lissa's still recovering at home.
So I broke my lower jaw on the right at the front by the chin, and that was split into two, and then I had lots of little fractures on my upper jaw and the right at the back on the left, and that's been fixed with a plate. And then I broke my clavicles too, which has been manipulated back together. And then I also did 4 ribs, which actually healed first and quickest, luckily, so I could sort of laugh and talk to everyone.
On the day of the accident, everything had been going smoothly for professional eventer Lissa trying out her new horse.
It's called Malonhead Clover to compete under, but we call him Ali G. It was my first competition on the horse. He was giving me a really nice round. It's a long time since I've ridden a horse so forward and eager and really, really wanting to do his job. I mean, it was just meant to be another normal competition, another weekend at another show, galloping around a field like we do. And it was the last thing I expected for it all to go wrong. We came up to fence 11, which is ironically the smallest fence on the course, and the sun was gleaming off the white bones on the front of the kennel. There was absolutely no question in my mind that anything was wrong. I remember hearing the sound of him hitting the fence, and I remember kind of looking down and going, oh God, we're falling, are we going to make it, we're going to save it? No, we're not. Oh, this is so embarrassing. And then black.
Can you tell me where you are?
What?
Can you tell me where you are?
Horse trials.
Which horse trials?
I can't remember. And I remember coming round and seeing everyone there, and I wasn't quite sure where I was. And then I remember thinking, well, I've got to get back on my horse, I've got to ride again.
No, we need you to stay down on the floor, my love.
Stay down.
We really need you to stay down.
It's all right, sweetheart, just lie
I know, but we really need you to stay.
Get up. And as the pain filters in, your brain starts thinking, oh God, well, maybe they have got a point. Maybe I should be lying here for a reason. Could not breathe, and all at the top of my ribs and kind of below my neck just felt really compressed. And I think that's what made them call the air ambulance in the end, because I was really struggling.
Lissa's received hundreds of well wishes from the eventing community. They know only too well the risks involved in their sport.
It's not about if you fall off, it's when you next fall off. It's always going to happen. You know it's going to happen. And especially in our sport, we do have a high fatality list. And so it makes you really, really grateful. I am very, very lucky. My injury is actually quite superficial in the long scheme of things. Once they've all healed correctly, then I should be absolutely fine to crack on.
And Lissa's already back in the saddle. And back with Ali G.
I can't imagine doing anything else. For me, it's instinctive to want to get straight back in the saddle and continue what I was doing. It's like breathing for everyone else. It's what I do, it's what I love.